Hello everyone. This event, right, is all about having duplicate hero. The meta DPS, the armor shredder, resistance shredder. Because this boss typically has the highest armor resistance in this game. Like this right arm. He has 7,000 armor, 12,000 resistance. It's like how are you even supposed to get 12,000 resistance penetration? Even the top sigil is only 3,000. To overcome this, we need heroes that shred the armor or resistance. We need to bring it down below 3,000. Like this Lupio team. This is actually running 3 resistance shredder. First we have Fenrir. Fenrir reduce armor and resistance by half. So 12,000 becomes 6,000 now. Next is Spyro. The developer just buffed the special skill for Hunter, the CURV Carpet Bomb. This time it reduced 30% armor and resistance. So from 6,000 resistance, now become 4,200. Lastly is Lupeo. Lupeo decreased 30% resistance. So 4,200 resistance now become 2,940. Just barely below the top sigil. 3,000 resistance penetration. But if you can't get the top sigil, the 2,500 also works. Because this boss doesn't have evasion, so we can use the triple penetration ring, which amount around 500. And yes, in case you ask, I made multiple Lupio, I made multiple Spyro, I made multiple Fenrir. Yes, this is all for the high score. Thank you for asking. Then what about if you don't want to deal with resistance? You want to go with the armor. Since it's only 7,000 armor, should be easier, right? It's just that somehow this game prefer magical damage hero. They are a lot more powerful usually. So if you want to go with armor, we need to rely on champion Ibelin. She is the real DPS here. So how does she deal damage? Each time our hero deal critical hit, Ibelin will deal 100% attack power as damage. So you can see that critical chance is important, critical damage important, attack power, armor penetration, and multiple hits. Note that Ibelin status is 70% of our total 3 heroes, and this only accounts the base stat, so those penetration buff from the set sigil doesn't count. Buff from hero also doesn't count. That means we need to debuff the enemy. Lee will reduce armor by 50%, Shoot will mark the enemy and increase the damage taken by 40%. Demeter here is just for the multiple hits. Just make sure Ebelin has 3500 armor penetration, because the boss has 7000 armor and Lee half it. This time also Ibelin team, Arachne will be using 3 chain and will shred armor. And when ally use 3 chain, Lizardman will shred armor and also increase damage taken by enemy. Shadow Maiden here is for the buff. Alright, one thing. For this boss there is stun, so protection of the golden skill is better. This time also Ibelin team, Lee to reduce the armor by half, Demeter and E3 for the multiple hits. This will require Demeter and E3 with armor penetration sigil, so that Ibelin has enough armor penetration. We need 3500 for this. And try to manage the shadow mage. And yes, I also made multiple Lee, Demeter and E3. For the next team, I saw someone was using Biwa by Sentinel. Sentinel has 75% resistance threat, but you need to use 3 chain and then 1 chain or 2 chain twice. Then back to 3 chain and repeat 1 chain or 2 chain twice. Only the 1 chain or 2 chain shred. If you use 3 chain and then 3 chain, there is no shred. So this does require more micromanagement, and apparently I'm bad at it. So this is low score. And somehow the recording also failed. So this is only the screenshot I have. We back again with the Ibelin team. We use 3 chain Arachne to reduce the armor. And when you use 3 chain, Dawn will also reduce 50%. And then Lizardman will reduce by 20%. And also increase damage taken by enemy by 40%. I was hoping this would be a great score, but looks like no. This time we go full power. Everyone that multiple hits. This time I lead Viper, so we can get more CURV carpet bomb for more stress. And also easier to manage the Shadow Mage. If we lead Ana, Viper will give too much HP and we will get too many Shadow Mage. While if we lead Viper, we will get a lot of CURV, which we can spam to keep the debuff always up. This is much better than I expected. Bye bye, good luck.